I let that intro play out because I love it so much. It's Bonnie Pink is amazing. Anyway, I'm Chaz, and welcome to another installment of the RPG Journeys. I have been wanting to Let's Play this game, Tales of Vesperia, for about a long time. Probably about 4 or 5 years. I've wanted to Let's Play this game for a while. I love the Tales franchise. It's probably one of my favorite RPG franchises, if not my most favorite RPG franchise. When this game came out in 2008, I bought an Xbox 360 solely for this game. Like, I had no intention of playing anything else on Xbox other than this game. And then, fast forward about a decade later, and a friend of mine who just quits video games decided he was just going to give me his 360. So the first thing I did was, I went on Amazon and bought Tales of Vesperia again. But let me be quiet, here's some exposition.
Are no match against the hordes of monsters that crawl the earth. Barriers protect the cities in which we live, and we are completely dependent upon them for our survival. These barriers are generated by the Blastia. Blastia use the primeval power of air that fills the world to provide us with fire, water, and light. They provide us with everything that has made the Empire prosper. Perhaps one day, we may even forget the threat of the vicious monsters lying in wait, just beyond the barriers. The blessings of the Blastia will bestow ever more prosperity to the world and peace to its people.
Oh no. I don't get it. What could have happened to the barrier in this town?
Whenever there's a knight, a blonde knight with blue eyes, it's always that character is always voiced by Michael Stinner Nicholas. It's so weird. There's like a third character he's voiced that has that same archetype. But anyway.
Bedrock of peace, we pray, may tranquility bless this world.
Also, that's Princess Estelise, who's voiced by Eden Regal, who you guys would know as Starfire from Teen Titans. And that is our protagonist, Yuri Lowell, who is voiced by Troy Baker, who's in everything. And that's Rapide. That's a badass dog with a pipe in his mouth.
Yuri, this is not good.
What's with all the yelling, Ted?
Look, the Aqua Blasty is broken again. And they just finished fixing it.
What's the big deal? Just leave it to the mighty Imperial Knights. That's what they're there for.
Huh, the Knights? You know they never come to the lower quarter.
What about the heroic Flynn?
I already tried to get Flint. They wouldn't even let me see him.
Huh. So I'm Flynn's replacement, huh?
Never mind that. Come on, we're short on people.
Ted! You get down here! They need your help too!
I'll be there in a sec. Yuri, come on already.
That's weird. He always comes running whenever there's trouble. This place is gonna become an aquarium soon if this keeps up.
Sorry about the silence, guys. I'm gonna try to not talk during the cutscenes because, like, obviously, I'm taking this Let's Play very seriously, you guys. But as you see, Yuri lives in the Imperial capital. I forgot the name of it already, even though it was just on screen, but...
Yuri!
First, the trouble with the Knights yesterday. Now the Aqua Blastia breaks. Why does stuff like this happen every day in the lower quarter? I know. It's no use whining about it.
In typical Tales game fashion, like you may have noticed at the bottom left of the screen, there's usually skits. I don't think you actually gain anything from just reading the skits, but like it just gives you a little bit of an insight into the plot of the game, and it's just a lot of times there's usually like funny interactions between characters when you get the rest of your party in it. But that's this game. This is Tales of Vesperia, and like I said, I've played the crap out of this game, and it's the first Tales game I ever completed, and then I just kind of became hooked on the franchise from there.
What's going on? Any sunken treasure down there?
Yeah, but you're late, so I'm not sharing.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna try to balance the volume, you guys, because like
Looks like that blue-blooded mage we hired.
the game seems to be louder than the voice actors.
Take it easy with the water sports, old man. You're not getting any younger.
You're up next. Not afraid of a little water, I hope.
Yikes.
Come on now, put your backs into it. Heave! Whoa! Heave!
Ace is really going at it.
He feels responsible. He's the one who pushed the people to get the money together for the repairs.
And now he's the one who's all wet. It's not Hanks's fault that mage did a 2-bit repair job, though.
That's true. He even partied with his wife's keepsake to help raise the money.
Hey, Yuri! If you're not gonna help out, steer clear! This is dangerous!
Hanks, did you see the Blastia core anywhere? You know, that shiny piece in the center?
Huh? Is it gone?
Yeah, the Blastia won't work with the core missing. That aristocrat who came to do the repairs was the last person to touch the Blastia, right?
That's right, Mr. Mordio.
And he lives in the Royal Quarter?
Mordio is a very villainous name.
Forget about that.
I've heard the name Mordio somewhere else. I just can't remember where now.
Sorry, Hanks. I just remembered an errand I've got to run.
Hey, wait just a minute! You're not seriously thinking of going to Mr. Mordio's place, are you?
The Royal Quarter? Me? I wouldn't be caught dead going to a place like that. It gives me the creeps.
Damn it, Yuri! Just because you can do a few tricks with that bony Blastia, you think you're invincible. Here's hoping he doesn't do anything crazy.
He always seems to cause problems when the lower quarter's involved.
Even the Knights have started keeping an eye on him.
Well, it's just an average day for Yuri. I'm sure he'll be fine.
Our protagonist Yuri Lowell was a former Imperial's Knight, but he was too cool for school. Well, basically, he didn't agree with a lot of the things that they were doing, so he kind of left. But he still has their sword, and he does things on his own accord. But he still tries to help the people of the city, regardless of how much he disagrees with the Knights. He's kind of like I don't want to say Batman, but he's very much an anti-hero. Right down to his unbuttoned shirt. This is this reporter character that's like a kind character that gives you a bunch of side missions and you get bonus stuff if you get all these reports for her at the end of the game, but I don't think I ever did it. With that said, I've only played through this game once, so this entire LP should be a huge experience for me. Because I haven't played through the game in its entirety since it came out in 2008, so it was literally a decade ago. Let's talk to this person, this Soul Calibur looking character. Okay, that's great. Anyway, we're gonna head to the Imperial Castle now, so we can try to get that Blastia back, which is a giant MacGuffin orb that pretty much like solves all problems, and specifically is going to solve the problem of the town being flooded. So that's why Yuri's going after it now. That'll never not be funny. Go! And they're out. It was never established in the game why Rapide, Yuri's dog, is such a badass. Like he literally has an eye patch and a pipe in his mouth, and he carries a sword too. I don't know why he's that cool, but I guess if you're that cool, you don't really need explanations for anything. More skits.
Looks like the nobles are living the sweet life as usual. The lower quarters right there. They still don't give a damn. It's not their loss, so what do they care? They should act, you know, noble. Not just dress nice and hide in their mansions.
Let's get this show on the road. I gotta remember if I have to go in here or not. Like this specific door. Yeah, I did. Sweet. There must be another way in. There's no way it could be that this inconspicuous area back here that the game just kind of directed me towards. And we're in. I guess I gotta go up the stairs. Don't really have a choice right now. That's gotta be the guy. And there's the aforementioned Blastia, or MacGuffin as I call it. Ninja vanish. And naturally, it wasn't going to be that easy getting the Blastia, so... I guess I gotta go to the door, as I was right there anyway. And cutscenes.
Yuri, so it is you who are the cause of all this commotion.
That face.
I know he's poor, but breaking into an aristocrat's house? My, how the mighty have fallen. Just what I needed. Tweedle A and Tweedle B. Just what is a Tweedle anyway?
Don't know why they said different things at the same time, but anyway.
There's no hope of escape. We've got you surrounded. Does it look like I'm trying to escape? See, it's stuff like that that keeps you guys from getting promoted. You did not just say that!
You're still a smartass.
Take that back.
Enough beating around the bush, I guess.
Hey look, it's the tutorial battle.
Stand back, Autocore! I'll handle this, in the name of the Imperial Knights!
I say, I shall be the one to defend the good name of the Imperial Knights. Peons, I say, should stand back.
You're the peon!
No, I say, I am your superior.
I appreciate the sentiment, guys, but let's cut the catfight and get on with it.
Alright, for those who are unfamiliar with the Tales series, or have never really seen or played one, these games don't apply to the whole turn-based traditional JRPG system. These games are in a more contemporary real-time battle system, so I can move around freely.
You ready? I am your superior!
I can do combos, and you'll see in a second.
Nay, Focus, you are, I say, clearly my subordinate.
I guess I just gotta whack these guys a little.
Yeah, that's right, Yuri. You whack them good. I'm so used to the PlayStation controller. I'm still getting used to the 360 controller again. But you see I perform regular attacks with the B button. If I hold the left trigger, I can move around freely, which is probably like one of the best things about the Tales games as far as battle system is concerned. Let's see if I can change targets. Yeah, there we go. As you probably saw already, with the left trigger as well as along with B, I can do other moves. That's how you target. I just realized like halfway through that I could have just pressed Y to skip that stuff. But anyway.
How dare you! Hitting someone in the middle of an argument is hardly proper manners. Didn't you hear me when I said, you ready? Or were you not listening?
Damn it!
Oh, brother. You stop right there!
Now it's time to actually hurt them.
You be quiet! Oops, time for a little defense.
This is how you block. Oh, snap. That was so random.
I say Sonic Thrust!
Whoa, come on, give me a break.
Ooh! I say, how dare you block my art!
Man, you need to
His face legitimately makes me uncomfortable.
If you can use
I hate that design, but I guess that was the point. It's supposed to look stupid. Now you can perform arts, aka supers.
Let's try that again. This next one's gonna hurt.
Basically, you can combo your special moves into your arts, which is really cool. Yeah, I was trying to switch targets. There we go.
Ah, you're not giving up already, are you?
I say, Imperial Knights never give up.
You have yet to see our true power.
This next time's for real, guys.
That's my line, I
For
say.
realsies.
That's my line.
Now I actually get to test all the things I just learned. Oh boy. Oh no. I think I'll never get used to the Xbox 360 controller, but anyway. Whoa. I'm gonna have to actually use an item. This game actually got a PlayStation port, a PS3 port. Naturally, it was only in Japan. It allowed you to play as 2 additional characters, and you had like more arts and whatnot. I'm getting bopped right now. Hold on. Ow. Anyway.
You should thank me. I'm giving you some extra practice. Come on, guys. You can do better than that, can't you? Looks like I won't be catching up with that carriage anytime soon.
How typical of the Schwann Brigade. They can't even manage to capture a single lowlife.
Captain Cumore? I say, our apologies for this unsightly display.
I'm afraid the Imperial Knights have no use for you low-born scum.
I recognize the guy who's doing the voice of Cumore. I just forget, but he's in a lot of stuff too. Namely, a lot of JRPGs and fighting games.
I can't believe our taxes go to paying these guys. There he is.
I say, that tops it all. Abandoned by his faithful pooch.
Well, you've had a busy day, haven't you, Mr. Yuri Lowell? I'm rather busy myself, but I suppose I can afford to play with you for a while. Gentlemen!
It's rats like you that make Flynn's job so difficult.
Flynn, a little suffering is just what that upstart lieutenant needs. When you've finished with him, throw him in the prison as usual. 10 days or so ought to teach him a lesson.
Oh, that hurts.
So like I was saying,
And now Yuri's in jail.
priceless treasure from that noble's mansion.
I know. Then he was caught and the loot was returned, right?
No, see, that's just nobility trying to keep things quiet. The treasure in the mansion right now.
Also, spoiler alert: one of the guys that's talking in the next cell is a party member you get later.
You're pulling my leg.
Hey, you didn't hear it from me, but the Dark Wings are going nuts looking for the hideout.
You mean the Thieves Guild? That's enough out of you. Almost mealtime.
Hey, neighbor, you're awake, right? You gotta be getting tired from keeping so quiet.
You think that little story up all by yourself, old man? You must have plenty of time on your hands.
Old man? Now you've gone and hurt this old man.
The guy's name is Raven, by the way. Again, spoiler alert
Besides,
for a decade-old game.
I've got eyes and ears the world over digging up information for me.
Sure you do, old man.
Hey, I am what I am. Go ahead and ask me something. I'll tell you whatever you want to know. Want to know about the Pirate Guild's sunken treasure? How about the sorcerer who makes his home at the ends of the earth? Or wait, I've got him.
I just want to know how to get out of here.
And Raven just described 2 more characters that are also in the party.
If you keep your trap shut for 10 days.
water by then.
The lower quarter. Ah, yeah, I heard about that.
I wonder how they're all doing right now.
Sorry, neighbor. That's one piece of dirt I don't have.
And what am I gonna do about that damn Mordio?
The Mordio? You mean to say you've got connections to the famed mage from Ospio, the city of scholars?
Well, do you know about him?
Oh, wanna know, huh? I'm afraid that information won't come cheap.
The famed mage from Ospio, the city of scholars, right?
Well, wait, that's not it. He's the head of the Gourmet Guild. No.
That was a boss who just walked by.
Oh well, just when things were getting good.
Hurry up. What is Commandant Alexei doing here?
I mean, look at that guy. He looks like a boss.
Just who are you?
Not as in cool, I mean like he looks like a video game final boss or a high-level boss.
Beneath the statue of the goddess.
What are you doing? I said hurry up.
All right, easy. I'm coming.
Still getting used to pressing B to advance cutscenes as opposed to X, which would be on a PlayStation.
Back again. Man, I was just in here last month for fighting some knights collecting taxes. I guess I get free meals out of it, if you can call it food. Damn, Qumor's made this way more complicated than it needed to be.
And like that, we're free. Thanks, Raven. Probably best to go ahead and save the game now. Yeah, I know what a save point is. Thank you, game. That's my other files.